Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be starting another Yarn Snob reviews video. We are now officially in spring, and that means summer knits and crochet projects, and I felt inspired to create a new spring summer bag tutorial for you guys. So obviously I had to go to the yarn store, and since Joann's is no longer, we went to Michael's and looked at some cotton yarns, and the cotton yarn that I picked up was the 24/7 cotton by Lion Brand yarn. I've personally never used this yarn before. I usually go with Lily Sugar and Cream, but now it's just like loops and threads knockoff of Lily Sugar and Cream. And since I've used it 100 times, I love that yarn, don't get me wrong. I used to use it all the time whenever I did my crochet tops and bags and everything like that. But I wanted to try something a little different, and although this yarn was $6.99, which was a little bit steep, and it's a little bit thinner, I believe, it's giving thinner vibes, I just thought it would be like more elevated for my taste these days. So I'm going to be hopefully designing a crochet strawberry bag. If you guys have been around with me for a really long time, you would have known that I crocheted and made a crocheted pineapple backpack years and years ago, and I was just sitting here the other day looking at my strawberry pillow that I got from none other than Joann's, and I felt inspired to make like a little strawberry bucket bag. So that's what we're gonna attempt with this 24/7 cotton. If it works out, there will be a video tutorial so you guys can make your own, but I thought I better at least make a Yarn Snob reviews video on this cotton yarn since it is spring and summertime. Like I said, we're getting out of the wool thing and we're getting into the cotton thing. So about this yarn, I already said it was $6.99 a ball. I got it was buy one get one 50% off, so I was a little mad though because I wanted to use my 30% off coupon instead because it would have made it a better deal, but alas, it did not work. So buy one get one 50% off was my deal at Michael's, and this is 3.5 ounces for 100 gram skein, 186 yards, 100% mercerized cotton. It says it's machine washable and dryable, which is great. And the quality of the yarn is a little bit of a chain net style. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell. It's not like plied. It looks more like chain net. So I thought that that would be cool. I thought that the structure of it would lead its hand to like a more luxury bag. Nothing wrong with a Lily Sugar and Cream. Like I said, I used it so much in the past and it works up really quickly, but I just wanted to I'm older now. I want to make more sophisticated things. I don't know. That's just the idea in my head. So we went with this. I got 2 of the red ones because it's going to be my main color. And if this works out, I'm going to have to get more because I'm going to have to film the tutorial for it. So that's the thing. So the red color is in the colorway Spruce. And then I got pink lemonade for the little seeds. And then for the green part of the strawberry, it's called bay leaf. So I love bay leaves to cook with, so that's great. So that's kind of what we're working with right there for our little strawberry bag. I have an idea of how I'm going to do it in my head, but this video is going to just be about the yarn. So it'll follow all my other Yarn Snob review videos where I tell you my thoughts along the way, show it to you when it's finished. We may throw it in the washing machine because it does say machine washable and dryable, but it's a bag, so I don't really have a need to block it. And I don't know, I can't tell if this would be like a good quality yarn to wear anyways. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we get done with the bag, all right? But my initial thoughts are it's going to create a really nice bag. It has a really nice structure. It feels strong. The Lily Sugar and Cream yarn, it always felt strong, but if you've ever used that yarn, it definitely does soften up over time. So I have a feeling this one's already kind of soft, but also durable feeling. So those are just my initial thoughts. I'm getting a phone call. I'll come back to you guys when I've started. Bye. All right, so here is where I got last night after frogging a million times, which was a great test because I was able to see that this yarn frogs extremely easily. So that's a great start to this. I also have not found any knots or anything, and I'm not gonna lie, this yarn kind of made me feel like I would find knots in it a whole lot, but I haven't found any yet, so that's great. It is really soft to the touch. I can't decide if I think it would be soft to wear. It is definitely softening up as I frog it more, But yeah, so like this part down here feels a little softer than up here where I haven't really frogged anything. So I genuinely can't tell if I think that this would be good to wear. It kind of feels a little rough. I feel like maybe if you were able to soften it up some with washing and wear, maybe it would be okay to wear, but I'm not sure as a wearable. Definitely as an accessory, I'm pretty happy with the quality so far. Like I said, I'm making a bag, so it's not really that important that it's soft, but yeah, this is what the inside is looking like. I started catching the floats from the row above it, which I'm really enjoying doing, but yeah, as you can tell, it's not sticky yarn at all, so it's definitely a smooth yarn, so catching floats is definitely going to be important because those floats are not going to stay down. Sorry, I'm stuttering so much. It's early in the morning. But yeah, this is what it kind of looks like up close. Give you guys a little feel for it. I am so far so good, happy with it. Like I said, there's no knots. It's frogging incredibly easily. It's really easy to work with. It feels like soft and squishy when it's like worked up. But again, I don't know that it would be that soft to wear in comparison to Lily's Sugar and Cream, which I'm sure we all know and love. It feels kind of the same in the aspect of whenever I frog it, I'm kind of getting that like worn feel, but I don't think the rest of it feels the same necessarily. Obviously, they're both cotton yarns, right? So you're going to get the same type of quality of how the yarn reacts, but they are spun up differently. They are different yarns. So yeah, that's kind of what we're working with. And I'll show you guys if I can find the seam. It doesn't really have too big of an impact on the piece, I don't think. So I think that's really nice. The yarn, while it does have a nice stitch definition, I'm not like getting a prominent seam on it. So I'm pretty happy with it so far, and I'm just going to keep working along and see what we come up with. So I'm very close to finishing this project, I think. Designing, you just never know. I gotta add like the leaves and everything and the finishing touches. I think I like it. I don't know yet, but that's beside the point. I wanted to note here that this yarn, I don't know if you'll be able to tell right now, but it's like so shiny. So I know I've been comparing this a lot to Lily's Sugar and Cream, and that one's a little bit more dull, but as I started working on the green, I just realized how shiny this yarn is, and I do really like that. It does give like, maybe it wouldn't be the softest to wear, especially right off the bat, like I mentioned, but I really like the feel of this. I'm digging it. It feels like secure, like it's gonna be a good bag. So I'm excited about this yarn so far. I hope that this is reading strawberry and not tomato. I don't know. And I'm like second guessing the seeds. Like I'm thinking I should have done them more like sparse, and I don't know. But here we are though, almost a bag in. And I frogged like a million times, and this is where I was like, oh yeah, this is perfect. But now I'm second guessing everything. But the yarn is great. So I'm happy. Still no knots in any of the yarns. I've used the pink and the red. I still have a decent amount of red left, so that's awesome. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. It's shiny. Okay guys, so I'm still working on finishing up the strawberry, but I wanted to show you with everything inside of it. It still isn't stretching that much. Now granted, these are just skeins of yarn. If I put something heavier in there, I'm sure the stretches will stretch out a little bit, but I'm really pleased with the quality of this, what is it? Cotton? Oh my gosh, it's my first day here. And yeah, I was able to fit a couple of skeins in there. I am going to go ahead and finish up the video here because I decided I'm not going to block this, and I need to start on the tutorial for this because I start a new job on Monday and I'm not going to have as much time to work on things like this. But if you guys are interested in this pattern, I will be hopefully filming a video tutorial on it so you guys can make one of your own. It's just, I think it's cute, little strawberry. It's going to be a little bucket bag. I have to figure out how to attach the handles and stuff. But yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I'm going to put something heavy in it. Not necessarily like the heaviest thing in the world, but I want to see, yeah, like the stitches, as you can see, are not like really stretching down at all. So I think it has a really nice hold. I did use a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook for this, and I am a tight crocheter. The yarn itself, I think, calls for a 4 millimeter hook. But again, I am quite a tight crocheter, so This is a bit of a denser fabric, I would say, and I really like the way it feels. The texture is super nice. It feels quality. So in that aspect, I'm very pleased. So as per usual, I look like this because I always film like right when I get out of the shower, and I don't like comb my hair when I get out of the shower when it's wet, but that's beside the point. I just wanted to finish up this video for you guys, and oh my gosh, I have my little tassels on there to close up the top of the bag. I am really pleased with the 24/7 Cotton by Lion Brand. I think it's a really great yarn for the price. I mean, it's a little bit pricier of a cotton yarn. I'm gonna give you that because usually you can find pretty affordable cotton yarn, and this one was $7 a ball, but it was buy one get one free or 50% off at Michael's, so I justify it in that way. I spent like $22 for all 4 skeins, and I'm pleased with it. I'm really glad I went with this yarn instead of the Lily Sugar and Cream, whatever Michael's brand is, yarn, because I've used that yarn a million times. I know how it works up, and honestly, I do prefer this. It's giving me a shiny look. It does feel much more quality than the Lily Sugar and Cream. I do think that over time with wear and washing, if you decide to wash it, it will stretch out, obviously, and maybe get like that softer, like cottony, like pill, I guess. I don't know that it necessarily pills, but it does get like a lot softer and like more worn looking over time. I do think you're still going to get that quality with it, but overall, I'm very pleased with this yarn. I feel like I always give all yarns a 5 out of 5, but this one's definitely getting a 5 out of 5 for me. I can see myself definitely gravitating towards it in the future. I don't know if I would use it for handmade wear. I used to use Lily Sugar and Cream for handmade wear, and I think that was fine. I'm not sure if this one would give me like the same comfortableness as, like, I definitely wouldn't make like a top out of it anytime soon. Like maybe like a crocheted, like one of those cute little tops that everybody used to make back in the day. But as far as like a knitted garment, I probably would not use it for that. But it definitely has a time and it definitely has a place. And I think strawberry bags are the time and place for this yarn. So it is getting a 5 out of 5 approval from this yarn snob. So if you guys have ever used this if you guys have ever used this cotton, leave a comment down below on what you made with it and how it held up, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel for more random content. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.